Hey babes, so let's go ahead and get into this beat. So I'm going to go ahead and start spraying my face with the Mario Badescu. I think that's how you say it, rose water. This stuff makes your face so soft, y'all. So I'm pressing that in to my skin with the Instapot face brush. Next, I'm going to prime my skin with the Fenty Beauty mattifying primer. Now, y'all know this is my favorite primer ever. It is well worth the money spent, y'all. I love it. My skin is flawless literally all day when I wear this primer. So I'm just going to press that into my skin and rub it all over. All right, so let's get into these brows, honey. So I am filling in my brows with the ColourPop Precision Brow Pencil. It's in color Bangin Brunette. That is the only color that I use on myself in these pencils. So as you can see, I'm just going in with super light strokes. And I did prime my brows. I primed them with the Becca primer. I know people don't usually use that on their brows, but I do. And next you can see that I'm finishing them with the, I believe that's the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. And I've used the color Chocolate. Y'all, I love this stuff. So I am cleaning up my brows. I believe that is Cool Tan that I'm using. I know it is the, what is it? I forgot. No. Sorry, y'all. It is the LA Girl Pro Conceal Concealer. And yes, I do believe that is the color Cool Tan. So I'm just cleaning that up. And I'm dragging that product down because that's also going to be it's going to be used as a primer for my eyelid as well. And we're just going to press that in. We're not wiping it off. No, it looks like I'm wiping, but I'm moving kind of fast. So I am pressing it in as I move. Just going to fix that. Because, honey, we need these brows to be snatched, okay? Flawless. And usually I go in on the top with a different color, but this time I forgot. But don't worry, it came out perfect, y'all, okay? Sis blended. I just love when my brows come out right the first time, y'all. That's like heaven on earth. So now I'm moving into my shadows. I'm using the Crayon case. I believe that is the Matte Book palette. So we're just going to use that tan color to transition. And I'm going to put that all over my eye. So next you can see I'm going into that brown color. It's like a brown with a kind of reddish undertone, but it's super cute. Y'all can see it. It's bomb. I love it. I love all of Crayon's cases stuff. That stuff is so pigmented. It's just, I like it. It's nice. We're just going to blend that in. And as you can see, we're not going all over our lid with that one. We're just going into the crease with it. All right, so I didn't show this one on the video to show you which one I was using, but I'm using like that brownish black color. It's in the same palette. It's the matte book palette as well. It's the darkest color in there. And I'm just putting that into my crease. I know I didn't put it in my crease on the other eye, but on this eye, it's just in my crease. And on the outer corner. All right, so now I'm just going to cut my crease. I believe right here I'm using the P. Louise base in Rumor 2. I just bought these bases, y'all, and I must say, I'm really impressed. I really like them. It makes life so much easier when you cut in your crease. You know what? I lied. That's not Rumor 2. That is the blank canvas. So that's the one that's white. Sorry. I had to look again. All right, so I did switch palettes. I know I said I was going to use that yellow that is in the matte book palette, but I actually switched to the Box of Crayons palette. So it's still crayon case, it's just a different palette. I like this yellow much better because it seems a little softer, but it's still matte as well. And it's a lot more pigmented. So that's why I used that one instead. We still cute though, girl. I love this yellow, y'all. It's so pretty. All right, so now I am going in. Y'all, when I tell y'all this look is going to be bomb, listen, honey. So I'm going in with, I forgot which glue I used for the glitter, but when I found out, I'll list it in the description below. But that is a yellow glitter from bulkglitters.com. Y'all, I ordered so many glitters from them, and I love every last one of them. But that color is called Sun Dipped Yellow, and it is the ultra fine glitter. That is so pretty. I just love it, y'all. If you're a makeup artist, or if you just like glitter, period, they sell every kind of glitter you can think of. And it's so worth it. So I'm going back in with that darker color. And I am going to put that back in that outer corner of my eye to kind of blend out that line between the shadow and the glitter. So I did use another glitter at the end. I did get it from at the end. I said that wrong. In my corner where the yellow stops at. I forgot which one it was, but I've used it before, and it is also from bulkglitters.com. It's kind of like a silver and a gold mix. It's super pretty. When I find the color, I'll list it below in the description as well. Alright, so now we're going to apply our lashes. I'm using the Fenty Beauty Mascara. To prime my lashes before I actually apply the lashes. Look at me feeling myself. Sis is beat, okay? And the whole face ain't even beat yet. Just the eyes. Alright, so now we're going to go in with my favorite primer. I'm sorry, not primer. Favorite foundation of all time. That is going to be the Fenty Beauty foundation. And this stuff oxidizes. So once you put it on, it does not go on like your natural color. You have to let it sit for a while, and then once it sits, it will oxidize and it will match your skin perfectly if you got the right color. I am color 370. So now I'm just going to press that in with my Instapot face brush. Y'all just bought these brushes and I see what the hype is. I don't know why I waited so long to buy them, but they're bomb, okay? Because usually I just use a sponge, but I'm trying to start using different techniques and actually use a brush. So here I'm going into my face around my mouth a little bit because I forgot to color correct. So I'm going back in, adding a little bit more foundation, and I'm using the Real Techniques beauty sponge. All right, so I am using the ColourPop Stick Foundation. This is, I believe, the color Dark Deep or Deep Dark. It's 190. I really love it. I used to never use cream to contour my face. I always used powder. But I was like, hey, let me go ahead and just start at least trying cream. And when I tell y'all, I have not used powder since, only to set, not to actually contour my face. To me, it just looks so much more flawless and clean when you do cream contours. So I'm highlighting. That is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It is the color Natural. All right, so I'm using the Instapot cheek brush to blend out my contour. And we just want to blend, 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 y'all. We're going to make sure we don't have no harsh lines. And the contour looks super natural. Blending is the object of the game, y'all. We're going to blend until we can't blend no more. Because we trying to be beat, okay? We trying to be flawless. We want to make sure we get our neck because we want our face and our neck to match. Okay? Can't be walking around looking two-tone, sis. Alright, and I'm using that same brush to blend out my highlight as well. And we want to make sure that we press that into our skin. We're not wiping, we're not swiping, we're blending it in and we're pressing it into our skin. And I'm really getting under my eyes because I notice, because I haven't been getting much rest, my eyes are developing bags a lot more. And honey, we can't do that. So I'm just gonna set that as much as I can under my eyes, and we're gonna blend that out. So I'm using my sponge. Can't talk today. I'm using my sponge to blend out around my nose. And again, we're just pressing that in so that it looks like it's melted into our skin. And I just like to do this sometimes to smooth out that line and make sure we actually don't have one, because we don't want to see no lines around our nose. No, that is a no, okay? So I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty. Y'all, everything I use is Fenty these days. I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Setting Powder in the color Banana. And I'm just pressing that in. Lately, I haven't been into baking that much. I think it looks a lot better when I go in and I actually press it into my skin and not place it on and let it sit. So again, we're just blending everything out. And we want to set our forehead to eliminate the shine, because I know my forehead can be a little shiny sometimes. And set our nose as well. All right, so I'm going in with the NW45 Studio Fix powder, and I'm going to set that contour around my nose with that. And I'm just using an eyeshadow brush to put that on. All right, so I'm using that same NW45 Studio Fix powder to set my cream contour on my cheeks and on my forehead. And right here, I didn't show it, but I'm using a Studio Fix powder as well. I'm going in with the NC45, which is actually the color that I wear in the MAC foundation. And I'm setting everywhere that I highlight it with it. So this is the Tarte palette. It's the Makeup Shayla, and I love it, y'all. I love the blush. Really, the blush is the only thing that I use out of that palette, because the other colors are either too light, they don't show up, or they're too dark for my skin tone. So yeah, the only thing that I use out of that palette is the blush, but it's the only blush that I use. So for the most part, it's the only one that I use. So I'm going in with the, I want to say that is the Honor Roll highlighter from Crayon Case. And we're just going to blend that out so that we don't have any lines. Press that in. And so right here, I was trying to use a yellow liner, but it wasn't showing up like I wanted it to. So I went in with the black. And then after the video was over, I went in, I wiped it off, and I put a white liner on my waterline. So I'm going in with the MAC Chestnut pencil, and I'm lining my lips with that. And I'm using a Fenty Beauty lipstick. I believe that is the color Up to No Good. And these are supposed to be matte. They're like a soft matte, but either way, girl. It was cute, honey. Real cute. So now I'm going in with a Fenty Beauty gloss. Y'all, I love her glosses. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even a gloss girl like that, but I love her gloss. Her and Crayon Case have pretty good glosses, so that's what I put on top of it. Look at me, feeling myself. Girl, I knew I was cute, okay? All right, so look at those eyes, y'all. That is so cute. So now we're going to go in and put some mascara on our bottom lashes, just so they could pop a little bit. And that's also the Fenty mascara at the bottom as well. Look at me, y'all. Come on, wig change. Thank y'all so much for tuning into this tutorial. I love the way that this look came out, y'all. Look at me. Come on, sis was beat, okay? That was so cute. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you next time.